Wow, was that the kind of game you were expecting tonight against this Minnesota team?
Yeah, I think so. I think that, big, strong team. They blocked a lot of shots. We talked about that before the game. Our ability to get shots through would be important. I was generally pretty happy through the first 40 minutes. They had a 3-minute push there in the second period where they came a little bit, and they got the game turned around a little bit. But I think the difference is our power play at crucial times needs to get us one there, and Minnesota's a good penalty kill team, but we didn't generate a lot of emotion from our power play, and especially when we had chances, didn't capitalize on our chances. Banker missed one here on the back door, and it was basically a 2-1 game in my mind. But again, I think all I probably else I would have to say is just we need more from the big guys. We got another goal from Matt Nieto and on that fourth line here, and we need our best players to be our best players.
Kevin?
Bob, it seems like it's been tough for you guys to get to the front of the net. Is that fair, and why is that been the case?
At times, I would agree with that. I think that, we talked about these guys and how they play in front, and they front a lot of shots. So they're not necessarily a box-out team. So they stand in front of you, and if you don't, they rely on their forwards to block that first layer, and they do a good job of that. And if you can get it through, it's usually as a sifter, and then, they step in front of you, and they front puck. So, we have to have the ability to play low, and try and play below the tops of the circles, obviously still using that low to high play, but, attack the back of the net and change puck side and things like that a little more. And I thought we just, we did it at times. And, again, I thought we played well enough to win, but we need more offense, obviously, than just one goal. It's tough to win that game. And I thought our power play had crucial times in that game, could have made a difference, and didn't.
And two goals just kind of leaving the guy open in front of the net by himself, just some missed assignments there.
I think there was a little hesitation where on the first goal, we talked about that in between periods. On that puck switches sides, and we got to get into a rotation. The first forward there should be the guy jumping on that. That would have been Timo in that situation. Carly thought Timo was going to go. Timo thought Carly was going to go, and it has to be quicker than that, or just too much hesitation. And what happened on the second goal there? We got beat out of the corner. It was a one-on-one battle. They got physical on us. They got beat out of the corner. And again, it was a 3-on-2 sort of attack towards our net. And I guess, we could have been played on the defensive side of that guy in that situation as well, in that front.
Shane?
Bob, in the third period, you kind of switched up your lines a little bit, switched up Hurdle and Dylan. Can you just talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, I just wanted to see if I can get some offense going. I thought that Tommy Hurdle's line, they had a lot of opportunities on entries, and they didn't execute very well. And I was looking to see if maybe Johnny Leonard could help that line. And Nace, I thought, had a decent game as well. So I was just looking to switch it up and get a little offense, different look, different matchup. But we couldn't get offense going from really any line. So, I thought Kuch's line had chances. Donato had a bunch of shots from in close. Again, like I said, Banker on the one play there at the end of the game. And, but again, you're not going to win a lot of games on the road. It's only scoring one.
And you mentioned previously that, there's going to be a lot of close games. This team is not necessarily going to blow other teams out. And so, that sort of suggests that the margin of error is kind of thin in some ways. And so it sounds like, though, that you emphasize that the strong game that you guys mostly played, and that's kind of what you're looking at more. But that games like this, though, are going to happen, though, where you guys play a pretty good defensive game, but just can't get the goals, kind of.
Yeah, well, we hope they don't happen too often. We hope to get more offense out of that. But yeah, we're going to be in close games. There's no doubt about it. We're not, very rarely going to blow another team out in this league. And it's a 2-1 hockey game, and it's really at the end of the day, you come into a building, and we've been on the road for a long time. And I thought we played great first two periods, with the exception of about a 3-minute span in the second period. And we just couldn't find that second one and at the right time. And, the longer the game goes, and, the home team just, they're still in it. Anything can happen. That's what happened tonight. I think, just didn't find a way to get the next goal that we needed. And, it's going to happen. But we gotta look at the tape and come back tomorrow. And obviously with these back-to-backs, you got to make a few adjustments and, find ways to, to hopefully create offense next game.
Take one more from Michael, and then we have Timo Meier here. Michael.
All right, Coach, with the dynamic that's going on now where you guys play essentially a series, so how important is it to get right back at them in a couple of days? And what can you divulge about what you guys learned from this loss tonight?
Well, I think that, it's so early in the season, and I don't think it's a huge measuring stick right now. I think we're still trying to figure out our own games, our own teams. All the coaches are doing the same. I like really, if anything, that how we played in the third period in St. Louis. We carried it in. We played a pretty good, solid, structured game in the first two periods here. And, again, the power play, we gotta try and find a way to solve their PK. And they're probably saying the same thing over there. We did a real good job on our kill. And it's just minor adjustments. For me, it's about, we got to find a way and work on it tomorrow in practice of generating some more offense from below the tops of circles.
Thank you, Bob.
Thank you.
We've got Timo Meier here, everybody. Thank you, Timo. Guys, we can use the hand raise function. We'll go ahead and take your questions. Go ahead, Kev.
Timo, how do you guys generate more offense?
Yeah, I think it starts obviously in the D zone, breaking out better, come with more speed through the neutral zone, and then I think a big thing is holding on to pucks in the offensive zone and wear down their Ds. I think that's where we got to do a better job. They did a good job today blocking some shots, so if we get those two and have some more presence at the net, I think it's gonna create more offense for us.
Curtis?
Timo, you guys got off to such a great start on the power play this season. What do you think has sort of led to this maybe this dry spell here over the last couple of games?
Honestly, I think we got to just keep it more simple, get some pucks through. Net presence is important. I think for some amount of time we're moving the puck well, but we're not really dangerous in front of net. So I think we just got to fight to get some, an ugly one, and that will give us some confidence back.
Sheng?
Minnesota does a good job on the penalty kill in terms of just sort of protecting that slot area. So what were they doing that was making it maybe hard for you to get to those areas on the power play?
Yeah, they were blocking a lot of shots, so they were, battling hard. I think that's always, they really, wanted to kill the penalties, and as a power play, you got to be able to outwork the penalty kill. So they got in shooting lanes, blocked some shots, and I think that's something that kind of hurt us too, that we didn't get shots to and didn't get the pucks in the dangerous zones.
All right, Timo, thanks very much.
Thanks, guys.
Guys, I believe we'll have Matt Nieto next. All right, everybody, we have Devan Dubnyk here. Go ahead and use the hand raise function, and we'll take your questions. Kevin?
Devan, I know it comes in a loss, but are you pleased with your performance tonight?
Yeah, you know what? It was strange. I knew it was going to be weird for many reasons. Obviously, coming back, but not having fans. I just wanted to go out and try to play, and felt in the first period I was a little, I had to sit myself down after the first and just tell myself to relax. I was a little fired up and overthinking stuff, and I just wanted to give the guys a good chance, and I thought we played extremely well tonight. So I think if we honestly, if we play like that more often than not, we're gonna be on the right side of things. So it would have been real nice to win. It was nice to get it out of the way and feel like it played okay.
Ryan obviously is a guy and it seemed like he had a fair amount of chances tonight. Are you confident that he's going to be able to increase his production and take another step here with increased opportunity?
Yeah, absolutely. I think if you watch the games, I think he's played great just about every game, and he's had chances almost every night. He's got a great shot, and those chances will start to go in. So I think he's playing well, and he just needs to keep working. But I see his shot every day. I've seen him score goals just straight off of his shot coming down the wing, and he's giving himself chances, and he's working hard. So I certainly think that he's going to start putting him in the back of the net.
Shane?
Was it easier maybe to go into this game with no fans there?
Gosh, I don't know. That's a good question. I don't think so. I think it would have been maybe a little more nerves at the start with fans, but it was weird enough as it was. And then that was our first game with like actually nobody in the building, and it definitely made it a little more weird.
And the third period there, you had a pretty nifty save on Kaprizov, but he made a pretty fancy move himself. Can you just kind of take us through that?
Yeah, honestly, I can't believe he made that move. Like that's one of those plays that you just thank God that I got a piece of it, because I would, it's like a nightmare when somebody makes a move that's that slick and then puts it in the back of the net, and then you got 365 days to watch it over and over and over again on the highlights. So pretty impressive move, and really fortunate I was able to stop that one, because that's just not, you don't want to be on the receiving end of those.
And the last one for me, was your family able to get in tonight to watch the game?
Yeah, they were here. Parisi was nice enough to leave us some tickets, so I guess that was good karma on his part. I stopped them there, and then shortly after he put it in the back of the net. So definitely appreciate that, and I know they were excited, and I'm sure they enjoyed watching.
Thank you, Devan.
Thanks.
Take one more from Curtis, and I believe Matt Nieto is next.
Devan, probably fair to say that yourself and Martin are going to be splitting time here over the next little while. Do you feel good about your game where it's at right now as you kind of continue this road trip here?
Yeah, I actually felt I probably felt better in the first game, to be honest. Just with all the kind of strangeness with coming back here. But you just I've been around a long time and played a lot, so I just understand that you just got to be sharp, work on the things on the days off, make sure you're working in the games. Don't start thinking about wins and losses. Just be sharp. Make sure you're stopping the pucks that you should, and giving the guys a chance to win, and eventually it'll start to come. So, Jonesy's played great so far, and I think we just got to both continue to work to give us a real good chance every night.
Thanks very much, Devan.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, we have Matt here. Curtis?
Matt, did it feel good to get that first one? And what's been working so well with yourself, Patty, and Marcus on that line?
Yeah, definitely. Nice to get that first goal back. And I think all three of us are just experienced guys, and we work for each other, and we can all play with pace, and it's been working well so far, and we just have to keep rolling here.
Shane?
Matt, you're a huge part of the penalty kill. How is that going? What do you think of how you guys performed there tonight, too?
I think the penalty kill has been really strong for us this year. I love the structure of our penalty kill. It's a very aggressive penalty kill, and I think all the guys that have gone out there have done a tremendous job, and limiting those chances for the other team. But we've also been able to get some odd man rushes ourselves and create offense off of it. So it's been great.